It's overtime that I'm making this video. So much I've collected, and it's time to put this all into one video. So I've replied to so many comments about this, and quite frankly, the topics of this video are getting to me now, but worse, they're getting to the developers too. There is a clear divide in my community between the people who genuinely enjoy watching my reaction and showing my awe for these TARDIS add-ons, and the people that are only there for the downloads. But I only make one of those videos. So now there is this divide, and it's really beginning to show. Firstly, I've noticed that when I make these videos on the non-downloadable TARDIS, I get a few dislikes from the people, and those people I'm going to discuss very shortly. I have no issue with these dislikes. Sure, if I messed up on a video, go for it, right? But it's a point that because they're just so angry that they can't play it for themselves, that is their pure and only reason for disliking. And that just sounds a bit weird, to be honest. But frankly, the dislikes still are so significantly small that I couldn't care any further about this. So really, now onto the serious issue of today's video. This community frustration at not getting the downloads has really hit a whole new level. Not just for me, but also the developers. And these developers are my friends. And when they come to me complaining about my fans, the people who are in my channel, who take part in it, it comes back to me as well. And I have a big sense of responsibility for this. So I'm going to show you a lot of screenshots of what I mean, and I'm also going to get some of the developers to actually explain their side of it, which by the way is the right side of this argument, just to clear this all up. But I'm also going to have a rant on another thing further on. So let's play the Drunk Turtles video.
I am the Drunk Turtle. Hi. So a lot of people have been like demanding things and requesting things and suggesting things. Suggestions and all that are fine. It's the fact that some people want to message me at ludicrous times of the night. To be fair, they probably don't know because time zones are tricky. But the thing is, it's not just that. People are getting hateful, people are getting demanding and greedy. Now, I do this because I just like doing it sometimes. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world. It's time consuming. It's downright stressful at times to make TARDISes. And then the added fact that everyone wants everything. Now, I don't like giving things out when they're not done. That's just my thing. Um, Now, in the case of that purple TARDIS video that Subtext made, I respect the fact he doesn't want his guy guess ink or whatever it is. I respect the fact he doesn't want his thing released. I respect that because if I was made something special for me, it would be special because it was mine. It would be cool because it was mine. Now, I also get the fact that some people want it, but it's not yours. I mean, sure, it's made up of ones and zeros, as one person pointed out very rudely.
I'm actually just going to interrupt the Drunk Turtle there because this comment actually just kind of shocked me, because my community, I'm not going to lie, is mainly Doctor Who fans, if not all, and most of them are younger than me. And when I see this comment, you're not exactly in a place to say grow up, and when you're acting like a fat girl who binges on Ben and Jerry slashing her wrist because her cat died. I mean, why? This just shocked me because I assumed my fan base, despite its younger age viewership, you'd all be a lot more mature than that. And to be honest, most of you are, but this just, I've never seen such a unbelievably just outrageous attack on the developers who are making your things, even if you can't download them. If you had never seen them because of me, you wouldn't be caring. So of course it's my responsibility. Just let's listen to the Drunk Turtle again.
But a lot of time goes into putting those ones and zeros together. You don't understand how much time. Now, I'm not saying he was in the right by, being all childish about it. He could have gone about it a lot more respectfully. But I do get where he's coming from. And everyone needs to respect what he wants, because it's technically his. Even though he didn't personally make it, it was made for him. Now, in the case of everyone wanting stuff from me, I just don't like releasing things when they're not finished because for the most part people point things out that I need to fix and it took me a long time as it was to make it. So I don't want to spend any more time. I want to take a break. I want to be a human. I want to live.
Which is, by the way, surprisingly hard to do when you're constantly spammed requesting for the downloads.
And if I don't take a break, I will probably die. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say.
So the message we've got from the Drunk Turtle here is that he doesn't like giving out things which aren't done. Right? It doesn't mean they're not coming out, it just means they're not coming out now. But in the case of the Doctor's add-ons and server content, that's a different matter. But he actually has explained his side as well. Because you make something for yourself, it's special. And an analogy that he used the other day was that it's like having a cake. If you have that cake you made yourself, it's special to you. But if more and more people want it, you divide it up into way smaller slices. You get nothing, and that's just only a small piece of what was originally special. But when you have it all together, that's much better. If everyone had that content that he made, Dr. Memes' custom interior, for example, then it's not special and it's not belonging to him anymore. And think about this, would you really want to give away your chocolate cake? No, you want to keep it for yourself. So because of this mob mentality against the developers and just general negativity, and it's not even constructive negativity, it's just spams requests for downloads, I am going to be updating the comment system now. The words download and add-on shall be blacklisted, meaning that if you use them in your comment, it will be marked as spam and no one else can see it but you. So I don't think it's much of a big deal. I really couldn't care. Simply, no more people will be in the comments asking for downloads. Sure, go ahead. If you're really that upset that you can't have them, dislike the videos. I really couldn't care less. But there's going to be none of that downloads. I'm not having any more developers harassed about this. It's just gone too far. So, yeah. This isn't all I have to say. I'm going to be ranting in the next video about something else. So we're going on a little break until this whole thing calms down. I hope you can understand our points of view, and yeah, goodbye.